3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Renee Sharpe Show! Whoa. Yo, thank you to Special House Band, Burning Hell, yes. Apparently, the original creators of the first Lanya Vanya?
We're two of the co-founders.
We're going to get back to that and talk a little bit, but thank you so much for joining us today. So what's up? My name is Renee Sharpe. This is very exciting. We've been doing the show for how long? Me, Ellen, and Dev. For how long have we been doing the Renee Sharpe Show?
I don't know.
Well, it wasn't working. and none of us were working. So we were very successful in doing it every week for a whole year.
Yes. Yeah, it was close to that.
And then we started finding employment.
Yes, we got
And then the show really faded out.
more employment.
And then I got a full-time job, pretty much the first time in my life, 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And that ruined my life. I look into the camera to say that, and it ended the show, really. But if it wasn't for Lanya Vanya, the Renee Sharpe Show would maybe be dead. And so I just want to thank so much Lanya Vanya for inviting us. Is this the third year we've been doing it?
Third
With
year.
Lanya Vanya?
Yeah, I think so.
It's been very sexy.
It's
I keep looking
been
at
a real
Chrissy
trip.
because you're such a good cheerleader for our show. So thank you. It's been so good the past 3 years interviewing all the bands and the special guests. We've been able to meet so many amazing people and bands, artists, true freaks. It's really exciting. And it's really nice for St. John's to have such an amazing festival. So happy 10th birthday to Lanya Vanya. And let's So today we have a very stacked show, obviously, as you can see. We are going live on Facebook, so Dev is there monitoring. So just comment in the comment section how much you love Dev, how much you love Ellen, how much you love me, how much you love Lanya Vanya, how much you love our fans here today. We have a pretty stacked audience.
We've
About
got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people approximately, all social distancing. And
we've already got some love in the chat.
Whoa.
Daniel Rumbold says hi. And
what's up?
Daniel. Hi.
Daniel.
Hi.
For
he says
Daniel
in
Rumbold.
he says hi Dev, hi LV in all caps. I didn't
Whoa.
honor the energy that he brought. I'm sorry, Daniel. And
thank
Kay
you.
Pow says hey everyone with a lot of X's and O's. So
Hey.
I'm in the chat. Keep saying hi.
Krista.
Yeah.
Krista, we have your scarf here today. Yeah. Can the camera go on the
yeah,
scarf
sorry.
there, Dev?
Yeah.
A Krista Power original piece of art here today.
And a Krista Power patch also here.
Whoa.
I'm bedecked in Krista Power gear.
Can you hear everything we're saying through the live stream?
I believe so. Yeah.
'Cause-
No comments. If you can't hear, let us know. I think it's good.
Let us know if you hear the band when they chime in every now and then. Okay, so this is big. So just a quick acknowledgement, really, of where we are right now in the world. It's been a year. It's been a year since we had the show, like I said.
A few things have happened.
And a few things have happened. We just want to give an extra thank you and shout out to all the people who've been doing incredible work in the world, specifically the Black Lives Matter movement. So, thank you so much for that movement in particular, but also the eons in time, the huge amount of time that people have put in, specifically Black and Indigenous and people of color who work with defunding the police. So let's have a little round of applause for the incredible progress that's being made, because cops are literally about to get defunded. So let's just put our hands together for that. Okay, I said it. That's right. So let's defund the cops and put more money into housing and and incredible supports for people who need them. And just before we move on and chat with the guests and get to like the show, we definitely want to say that Dev is putting the GoFundMe link. So for Joyce Eschquan, who was recently murdered, she's an Indigenous woman who was in Quebec, and so the GoFundMe is set up for her 7 kids. They're left behind, her partner, her husband, and her community. So it's important for us to acknowledge that because a lot of us in Canada have a lot of work to do with our anti-racist work. So we're really stoked to have lots of mutual aid set up, and so that's a GoFundMe that's pretty important now to put on the page. So Dev has that going on. Thank you, Dev. He just gave me the sign, so we're good to go. And so with that, we're all going to continue to take care of ourselves, breathe through all this when we're talking about such important work. But I can just say that me as a white settler, it's important for me to talk about this. I may not do it always in like the perfect way because I'm still learning, and I think a lot of us has a lot to learn, so it's important to just talk about this shit. So I'm very privileged to have the mic right now, and really privileged to be with my buds in a community where I know this is also really important, in the community here in St. John's, Newfoundland, Labrador. So word up, thank you everyone for doing the work that you do. And let's just check in. How are you, Ellen, and how are you, Dev? Go.
Dev, how are you?
I'm doing good.
There's no camera on him, but
Okay, well, here,
Come on over, Dev.
I'll
Yeah,
make
you
it
can-
quick.
you can
Yeah,
swap
yeah,
out here.
yeah. All right, quick update.
Update from
There's
Deb.
coronavirus. What's up? I can't do that.
No,
Don't-
thank you. No, I was letting you know.
Oh, letting me sit. Okay. Am I in the wide right now, or did I? Okay, great.
Thank you for stating your boundaries.
Thanks.
That's
Yeah.
really important.
Yeah, thank you.
We're all going to take care of each other.
Yeah, but we'll make this quick. Lot to get to. I did get my ear pierced. I haven't really.
I didn't know
I
that.
haven't really made a big announcement about it. I did get my ear pierced.
Let your freak flag fly.
Yeah,
Yes.
cool.
How
Anyways,
does it feel?
It's great.
Oh, this is big. Thank you so much. Hands
Yeah,
together
thank
for
you.
Dev.
Thank you so much. Yeah,
Hands
thanks.
together for Dev. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And Ellen, you're good.
I'm great. I'm great.
Do you have
I'm great. I'm
a
great.
few things to say?
No, I didn't have anything really to say, but no, there's too much to say really these days, isn't there? Too much.
There is. I just want to say thank you for letting the Renee Sharpe Show happen, you and Dev. Every time people are like, what's going on with the show? And then they talk about you guys being my producers, and I don't really know what that
Oh
means.
yeah, we are definitely producers.
So thank you to my producers. Anyway, so thanks for being my producer. But you're good?
But you do you have a co-production credit as well.
Yeah,
I think
it's
you
true.
do a lot of the background work for
It's
for
true.
this. You live your life,
I live my
which is
life.
which is that's part of the show.
Yeah, my personal life is definitely part of the show. So I'd love to talk about my life along with everyone else's life.
Yeah.
So let's go. Thank you so much. Everyone, your hands together for Ellen. Go.
Thank you very much. I'm outta
Okay,
here.
so Nico Paulo, you want to come up here and hang out? A little riff for Nico Paulo. Hands together. Woo!
Sorry.
We're getting a mic wiped out. Hey, thank you, Bernie Hill. Thank you. Do you like introductions like that? No. No? What kind of introduction? Like best case scenario? Like what do you like? You're about to walk into like a really fun moment in life. Is there like a song? I didn't plan this question.
I know
We
you
can
didn't.
move on if we want to.
Not really. I think
Yeah.
I don't mind to just like sneak in and I'm there. You know,
Yeah.
no introduction. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
it's like I don't know, but I guess you as a performer you have to kind of get over that.
Well, whatever your vibe is, really.
Yeah, I guess so. But
Yeah.
I like the mysteriousness of this, like just appearing, and that's why I asked for a haze machine for tonight for the show.
Do you have a haze machine?
I think Michelle got one. Yeah, I was like, can we get a haze machine so I can
God.
hide, in the haze?
But you know what? So are you a mysterious person? Like, do you like the aura of mystery?
I like to be mysterious about it.
Whoa.
I feel like
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I'm pretty outgoing
Yeah.
and like kind of like I like to talk and to
Yeah.
like tease people all the
Yeah, yeah.
time. But I think there is like I think it comes out more in my music, actually. It's funny. It's almost like a shelter. It's like a place where I can be that way without, people that know me from growing up, like, oh, how, not, why are you so dark or whatever. So it's like a way where like, oh, I can actually put that into like a form of art. So it's kind of, I don't know. I don't want to get too deep
No,
into
but we all have the dark side.
Yeah, and I think it's it's important to explore that.
It is, yeah.
And to just confront it and be okay with that and share that with other people too.
I want to get more into that, but first I just want to tip because in my life I've noticed that probably I need to be more mysterious to get like laid more. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm too upfront. I'm like, yo, what's up? And people have told me if I act a little bit more mysterious.
It will do the charm.
Yes.
Okay.
So like, do you have any tips on being like more mysterious? Like, because I don't have boundaries. Like I just tell people everything. Everything's on the table. And I think if I just allow a little space for
that
mystery.
for, like, mystery. I don't know what tips. I don't know. That's a hard question.
I didn't plan this one either. No.
I think it's nice to like listen, and just like do the math and then like maybe talk and maybe not and maybe talk after a little while.
That's
like
really nice.
I think if we do stop sometimes and actually listen, you get so much more out of it and then like can contribute better to it instead of, and I guess, of course I don't do that perfectly, but it's something that I try to more and more be aware of, just like,
That's lovely.
I don't know. I think that's pretty, whatever.
I love that. No, you're hitting it. I love that a lot.
Yeah.
Because when I'm trying to hit on someone, I'm nervous. Like I black out,
Yeah, and you just
So
end up talking
I'm
and
not
talking.
grounded.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
like telling them about my life,
But I find,
So
like the
good space.
dating like scene in, so I'm from Portugal, you guys all know that. And it's, when I moved here to Canada, like I find dating so weird and different.
Yo, let's get into it. Why? How?
Well, I just feel like it's, I don't know, like I think I didn't grow up with it, like there's no pressure, like you might like someone at a party or whatever, and like, and then there's like the mysteriousness of it, and then like, you just start hanging out, but it's kind of like, there's less pressure of like, let's go on for
Right.
dinner, or
Yeah.
this is a proper like invitation, like, between like two people, and I had I think a harder time just understanding that, but I haven't really been that single, so I can't, yeah, it doesn't, not that I dated that much, but I don't think I did. But I don't know, it is different. There's this like definitely more mysteriousness and the like Latin vibe in Portugal, and I feel like here people are more like,
Uptight.
yeah, and
Yeah.
and also like awkward.
Oh,
in a
we're
way.
very awkward. Oh,
yeah,
yes.
but I'm awkward too, but in like a different way, I think. I don't know, guys. I'm getting embarrassed.
I'm not getting an awkward vibe. I'm like, yo, you're grounded, and I love it. And just keep speaking the truth. This is good stuff. Yeah. So like listening, that's the hardest
Yeah.
thing you could do, really.
That's the hardest thing. Yeah.
And the hottest.
And the hottest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it's
hardest
just like
and hottest.
thinking and thinking
It's
and
like,
then
yeah.
registering, and like
Yeah.
yeah.
But only so much, because I don't want like if it's a man that I'm trying to hit on, I don't want him to just talk to me, talk at me while I'm fucking listening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, people can talk a lot, but that comes with the
Yeah.
awkwardness of like, yeah. Sometimes you just let it flow, and sometimes silence is wonderful.
That's so
like,
nice.
If you just, you don't need to feel the pressure of like, oh my God, no one's saying anything. Maybe we don't like each other. Maybe you do even more, but it's just space, and I don't know, guys. I don't know.
I'm
You get it, you
really.
get-
Do you want to know something? Every guest, well, almost every guest that we have, like I'm like, can you be my life coach or something like that? And I'm really appreciating what you're offering up to my life right now. So I feel like it's a really good time for the tarot.
We should hang out.
I would
We should
actually
not go on a date, but we should hang out.
really good boundaries. Thank you.
I mean,
So you and Tim are closed.
I think so.
Okay.
I hope so.
I also wasn't going to ask that.
We're closed.
Oh my God.
We're closed.
Dev's head is in his hands. Oh.
We're close. I mean, we're young. We never know. You know, life changes. It's good to have.
Never know. Do you want to hold on to the crystal?
Yes, I do.
So thank you. Thank you for putting up with my bullshit so far.
No,
so
it's
this
good.
is a tarot deck, and I told you before, every guest, I get them to pull a card for me, and just read my fortune. Like, tell me a
Okay.
bit about myself. So I'll get you to kind of
Okay.
shuffle the deck, put your energy into it,
Okay.
and all that amazing stuff that you were just talking about, just put it right in the deck. And then,
Deck.
yeah, tell me about
I'm
myself.
terrible
Am I,
uh, mixing them.
so am I.
I'm very bad at it.
Yeah, I am too.
But whatever.
Maybe someone later can come up and show us that, like,
Yeah. Tim is good at it.
yeah?
Yeah, that's why I keep him around.
A good hand of cards is a good date. Yeah, and that's a fact. Another fact. Yo, thank you.
Okay, so you break it, right? Or
Yeah,
What do you do?
yeah.
What do you want to
And
do?
so you could break it once.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna pick this one, okay?
Okay.
I like it. I'm gonna show it to the camera first.
Okay.
We got, I'll let you say it.
Oh, the high. How do you say that?
Yeah, priestess.
Priestess.
The high
The
priestess.
high priestess.
This is a good one. Is that a good shot there,
A
Dev?
little lower, a little bit lower. Perfect, great job.
So tell me a bit about this card and how it relates to me and maybe, who knows, maybe my, not my romance. No, we don't need to focus on that because I'm kind of bored with it, but just my life. And hold on to the crystal if you don't mind.
Oh yes. Right. In the microphone, it's a lot.
I know. Do you want me to?
It's okay. No, it's okay. I can get it. Okay, so
Too close? Oh, sorry. That reminded me to keep my distance. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
so there's like a moon, like in the bottom. I think it's like kind of tangled in this dress that she's wearing, and it's a crescent moon. So that means like a phase, maybe like a phase of something expanding. So that's in the bottom. So I guess that's something that it will help you like root. I don't know. And then there's, she's holding on to this, what's she holding on to?
A snack?
I don't know. What is that? It's like a.
Oh, I think it says.
Tor?
I don't know. It looks like some kind of scroll. T-O-A-R. No, sorry. T-O-R-A. Wow.
Tor. I don't know what it means, but
Comment in the link if you want to help read this. If you-
yes. I don't know. There's just a figure of like having that moon in the bottom and like these two pillars, one on one white and one is black. It feels like very balanced, with like. Just like I think energy-wise, because it's a column, it's normally something that sustains architecture-wise. So I think having the two columns, one on each side, and the two different colors, opposite colors, it's definitely, I think, something that, again, relates to the grounding and the expansion, maybe. And then you're wearing, not you, but I mean, I hope you, there's a crown, which is in a cross, so it's sort of like intimate, I think, and I don't know, I feel like it's like almost like the relationship with yourself. And then this pattern behind you, it's funky, it's like I'll show the card again, because it's actually pretty beautiful. The pattern could be a Krista Power pattern, actually, in the back. Lots of plants and I think a fruit. And I don't know, it shows me fertility, but I don't know if that's a thing.
I think I'm too late.
No, but it shows
Almost
like
40.
life maybe, or I don't know, it feels like alive. The pattern is very alive with like a fruit and a plant and the repetition and I don't know, and then blue, she's wearing blue and like, I don't know. It's,
I'm loving this.
I don't know,
I'm
I don't
loving
know.
this.
You're great, good.
Yeah,
I can
it's
read
really
all of
nice.
them. Well, I have so many friends that read tarot, and I should know better what actually it means, but this is what comes to mind.
No, whenever.
Just,
thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're
Whenever
very
I read
welcome.
tarot, I follow the book. I
Oh,
like
yeah,
people
that's right.
using like the intuition, their
Yeah.
intuition to like
Just, yeah.
seek meaning, and I like tarot a lot because it turns into like a little mini get to know each other session.
Yeah, that is true too.
It's so nice.
And
it's,
I guess, I don't know, it depends also in the illustration, because if you're just reading it by like the symbols that it gives you, then, I don't know. It's, yeah, different people can interpret in different ways too, right? But yeah, it's the second card of the deck. And yeah, I feel like it's a good one.
Is
And
that the
it's
second
yours.
card of the deck?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And this is for
You
too.
are lovely. I really appreciate you. This is awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Shit, doggy, the high priestess. Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Before I let you go, tell us what's so exciting and the best thing about being an amazing musician and artist and performer. And just a casual question like that, and then
Just a very casual. I don't know. I feel like kind of fortunate that I can do it, that I can wake up every day and just, create. If it's music or if it's art, it feels almost, sometimes I feel like this is kind of insane. Like I can just like do this, I can wake up and do this, and then you have, people that support you, and it's a very honest relationship to be an artist or pursue any kind of art. Like, not to say that other professions are not, but it's just, it relies so much on you and yourself, and so it is hard. It is very hard, but also very rewarding in a way. And sometimes I say, like, I wish I had like another like job that it's not like just creative, that I could just pause my mind and not create anything or think of it, because it is exhausting. It is exhausting to just like produce and be, these days with social media and the way, we consume like art and clothes and everything is just like so demanding on everybody, and you get like tired physically. So how do you cycle that into like your routine, and like how do you communicate? So I guess the darkness is like, a good way to just, have a therapy session with yourself sometimes and just like check in. But if you are an artist, I feel like you do that almost every day. But I don't know. I got lost. I got lost. I'm sorry. But yeah, it feels good. It feels good to just I keep like going back from like design work in like visual art to like music, and still trying to figure it out. But yeah, trying to also just produce stuff and have it out and enjoy the ride.
That's incredible. And you're playing tonight.
I'm playing
Here at
tonight.
La Vivania.
Yes, I am
Tell
playing
us a
tonight.
little bit about that before you go. You got a smoke machine.
I got a haze machine, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. Chrissy was incredible at allowing me to just like go a little crazy with the stage setup.
Oh, tell us about the stage setup then, yeah.
Well, I shot this music video last year in Portugal where it's like for a song called Mountain Man in the EP, and the music video talks about this man trying to find his way to a town. And so, me and a friend, Joanna, we built like these, geometric shapes to resemble like a town, and they had like lights inside, but it's like very minimal, kind of like just wood with like white fabric around, and then we had lights inside of them. And so Kelly McMichael and Tim's brother, they just, took a couple of days to just help me put it together, and it was like, we just like did it very quickly, and Chrissy was just like, just if you wanted to, leave it for the rest of the festival, maybe we can just use it, and then, so that's, I don't know, I feel like that kind of ties the two sides of my life, like the design, visual art, and like music, and then just like putting a band together, like here, like. So Tim is going to be in the band playing keys, and then there's Steve Maloney playing drums.
So talented, Steve. Yeah.
Very talented, and singing too. He's going to sing a couple songs with me, and then Josh Ward on bass, stand-up bass.
When I was going to Mon for like the one semester I survived, Josh hooked me up with a bass guitar, my first ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's cool.
I just, it's incredible. Like everybody, like every single person I meet here, and I guess this is a little lame to say, but it's like everyone is just so nice.
It's well,
And it's
yes.
not like that they have to be nice.
Yeah.
It's just like they are. And if they are grumpy, they are too, and that's
Because
even
we're
better.
grumpy too. Okay, you
And
said
it's
it.
good.
No,
You know what I mean?
It's true. We're kind, but
but
we're
it's-
also grumpy. But I mean, we're cute as well.
Yeah,
you know?
it's like
So
it's
a good place.
It's like a very humble honesty that I appreciate. It's like
Yeah.
you have to be what you have to
It's
be,
definitely
and it's
humble.
fine.
No one's full of shit here.
Yeah,
'Cause
and I
you know what
appreciate
mean?
that.
Yeah,
I do appreciate that.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing about like being on an island without a lot of rich people. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
no one's really full of shit, and
Yeah,
everyone's
because
humble.
I know, and like I
Yeah.
feel like the weather conditions also
Yeah.
gives you guys a different strength.
We can't be high on the horse with like snow for 7 months,
I
can
know.
we? Yeah.
It's harsh.
So yeah, there's a lot of stuff like keeping our egos notched down, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing, but it's a beautiful place. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're so stoked you're moving here.
I'm stoked too.
Yeah, so stoked. Well grounded. I do. I feel really grounded. On these shows, I end up being a bit of a maniac, but thank you for grounding me. So, I'm really excited to hear a few jams by the Burning Hell, and I feel like during those two songs, maybe Kelly McMichael can come up and cut my bangs. Yeah, so we're gonna go live and cut my bangs. Just try to use the time. Is that good time? Yeah, because So how are we doing for time?
You have 30 minutes.
I think that's excellent.
Yeah.
So in these 30 minutes, I'm going to get a haircut. We're going to do a band interview and set. We're also going to talk to my BB, Christine, who's my friend and roommate, and she's going to do some incredible screen printing here. And we're going to eat some snacks. We got some Pringles. So I think we could definitely fit all that in. Oh my God, and birthday announcements and Lanya Vanya love letters.
Yeah.
Shit. So we could definitely do all of this in 30 minutes. There's no doubt in my mind. And we're going to do birthday announcements. So comments in the comments. Just tell Dev if you have a birthday coming up this year. and so anyone you want to say happy birthday to, and your birthday, your family's birthday, your pets are valid as well. Like anything that's going on, you let us know. So please, we're gonna hear a few songs from the incredible Burning Hell. Pretty sure they're famous. You guys are famous. Like you've toured a lot and stuff. Yeah, big time. And so we're gonna hear a few songs, and then we're gonna say a quick hello. And so I want you to put a double hands together for both my hairstylist and really good friend, Kelly McMichael, and the Burning Hell. Go, woo!
Thank you so much. This is a song about Nigel the Gannet, who you might remember from the news a few years ago. They've all been making plans for Nigel, and by they I mean the ornithologists. They live in houses made of bricks and glass. Nigel lives alone at the edge of the cliff. The bird banners for binders and books with his biography. They note his habits and are born to squawks on dictaphones. Meanwhile, Nigel wonders why don't they ever ask me how. I can tell them there's a difference between being lonely and being alone. The scientists publish papers and secure some grants to repopulate Nigel's future neighborhood. With a concrete cast and ink wall, they concocted a plan, but they couldn't have predicted Nigel noticed the other birds didn't fly or flap around. He remembered an old French peacock had told him, hell is other birds. He thought, well, this is just the kind of place I'd like to settle down. Nigel, he felt badly for the dumb scientists. Himself, he was no bird brain, and his heart was huge. So he chose a concrete mate, and he built her a nest. He figured it was what they wanted him to do. Nigel did most of the talking, but he was used to that. Usually they just sat there and stared out to sea. When he died, God carved Nigel's tiny tombstone, his epitaph. Here lies Nigel the Gannet, alone but never lonely.
Great bangs.
Oh, yeah.
Great bangs.
Wow,
Kelly,
very good.
excellent.
Kelly.
Nice
Comment below just to tell us how you like my bangs.
Microphone.
Comment below to tell us how you like my bangs and how you like the band Burning Hell and how you like Kelly, my beautiful hairstylist today. Thank you so much, Kelly. Thank you. Yeah, we're definitely going to sweep up. Was that 2 songs?
No.
Do you want to play another one?
Sure.
It's so beautiful. Please, let's go.
We met at the New Year's party of my vegetarian friend.
I said I was studying English.
I told you I was in a band.
I asked what the band was called.
I said it's called the Burning Hell.
I said I've never heard of you.
I said that's probably just as well. Just to make conversation, I told you about a dream I had in which Jean Baudrillard was rapping with Public Enemy, shouting, "Don't believe the hyper-real," with Flava Flav and Chuck D.
And I said I think we might have a lot in common then. Possibly because I'm also a musician and also a student of hip-hop, possibly.
You mentioned you used to play the bass clarinet in high school in the early years of the millennium when you were young.
And you said you're hired, the pay is negligible, and the tour starts next month.
You asked what I was working on. I said I'm writing an album of love songs.
I laughed and said love songs are done.
And I said, oh yeah? Wait till you hear these ones. Pass the wine, fuck the government, I love you. 3 statements overheard at once in the crowded room. But I could not be sure which one had come from you. So I passed you the wine and said, yes, fuck the government, I love you too. Take it away, Darren.
Though neither of us are accomplished dancers, we danced a little bit.
My vegetarian friend was playing the hits of Will Smith, and we got jiggy with it there on the dance floor.
Living room dance floor.
That's where it happened. You stole my heart.
I stole a kiss.
We stole someone else's gin by accident. I'd
some point we got cornered by an amateur poet neither of us knew.
Either he had no one else to talk to or couldn't pick up on simple social cues.
Step by step we backed up until we backed up all the way into the bathroom together. We told the poet that we always go together, 'cause that's what happens when you've been dating forever. We stayed in there for ages hoping the amateur poet would go. It was awkward. We came out and finally discovered someone else to bother, and suddenly it was midnight and old lang syne time countdowns. Gratuitous public making out, and we started shouting because everyone else was shouting. And isn't it fun to shout? Pass the wine, fuck the government, I love you. 3 statements overheard at once in the crowded room. But I could not be sure which one had come from you. So I passed you the wine and said, yes, fuck the government, I love you too. Pass the wine, fuck the government, I love you. 3 statements overheard at once in the crowded room. But I could not be sure which one had come from you. So I passed you the wine and said, yes, fuck the government, I love you too.
I like that. That was beautiful. So fun. Cool.
having us on the show.
Dang. Thanks for being the house band.
Our pleasure.
Yo. I don't know how to get over close enough with the mic while social distancing. So I wonder, like, would you be able to pass them the mic, Ellen? So I'm going to get y'all, if you feel comfortable, maybe say your name and your favorite thing about Lanya Vanya.
My name is Matthias, and my favorite thing about Lanya Vanya is that it's still happening, and I want to just say a huge congratulations to everyone this year for making it possible. It's amazing.
Yeah, my name's Ariel, and my favorite thing about Lanya Vanya is all of the friends.
I'm Darren. Hello. My favorite part is of the many favorites. I'd say is when people come here for the first time and never leave.
And that has happened.
Yeah.
That has happened.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, would you guess how many times that has happened? Like, obviously. it's
Strictly
such a
from
guess.
Lanya Vanya?
Yeah,
I don't know. A dozen?
probably a dozen. Do we know? Do we have a number on this? We know at least 2? Okay, amazing. Whoa. I think there's more. This is a good thing to look into if people want to comment in the section. Like, who is here because of Lanya Vanya living in St. John's, Newfoundland, Labrador? Whoa. So, Darren, I was told to ask you about your flowers that you started growing during COVID.
Oh, my flowers. Yeah. Yeah, I basically I got a little patch under my stairs in the front of the house, and I've been there for a number of years, but now that I'm home for such a long stretch, I figured I'd do something about it. And I was also fed up with people throwing their bags of dog shit there, essentially. So now no one does it anymore.
Do the flowers deter the dog
Oh yeah,
shit?
there's nothing.
Oh, yeah.
There's been nothing.
Made hands together.
Thank you.
Flower garden.
It's all pretty flowers now.
What?
It's all pretty flowers. Oh, I have.
flowers.
I thought you'd never ask.
I'm just curious.
A friend split her hosta and gave me that, and a neighbor gave me some cocks and hens. Are they called? Those cactus things.
Hens and chicks?
Yes. Thank you. Hens and chicks. And I got some geraniums from my grandparents' grave. And
That's beautiful.
they're thriving.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. And I also have. I really like the Bidens.
The Bidens?
Bidens, yeah.
Can you look? Where's the camera on? Okay, so look into the camera and just tell the audience, it's like on the live feed right now, a good tip for planting flowers.
A good tip for planting flowers is, I'd say talk to them, and rub them a bit like they're a cat. As you're watering with your cute little water jug, just you know.
is too much?
That's a good question.
With
How
the
much is
rubbing
too
or
much
what?
water or talking? Or yeah.
I guess it depends on the plant, really. I mean, the white knights just can't get enough, but the impatiens are a little bit, you know,
This is really nice.
a bit more standoffish. So
Very good.
Standoffish. Whoa, this is so nice. This is the nicest Renee Sharpe show we've ever had. Okay, I'm getting the sign from Dave.
You got 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, we can do this. Oh, this is,
That's all I know.
thank you. Oh my God. Yo, thank you so much. This is such a grounding, pleasurable show. I'm grounded by Nico's beautiful life coaching and this like gardening tips and the incredible music. This is beautiful music. So thank you. Oh, you know what? So, Ellen, are you passing things around in a safe way? Is that what's happening? Because I'd like for them to each read would you like to read a love letter to Lanya Vanya?
I'd love to.
Okay, so what's really beautiful about Lanya Vanya is that Chrissy and the whole crew put a call out to say, tell us why you love Lanya Vanya, and then we're going to talk about it, because there's a lot to love. So here we have one letter each. All right. So hey, we got a mic. Let's go.
Perfect. I first came to Lanya Vanya with my band, who was based in Toronto at the time, in 2012. It was Lanya Vanya 2. And we were the only band who drove from the mainland. We fell in love and all wanted to stay. The weather was deceivingly lovely that late April. It was one of those St. John's times where everyone was out and about in the sun, chatting away all over downtown, which helped convince me to move here late years on. And we find out that the weather, particularly the Newfoundland spring, was much worse than I ever realized as a sheltered Ontarian. But I'm thankful for being toughened up a bit a few snowy late May festivals later. I've lived here for 5 years now, been to Lanya Vanya 2, 4, 7, 8, and 9, and here we are at Lanya Vanya 10. It's an interesting one indeed, but I think it should be just as heartwarming and soul-filling as every other one, if not more, after 7 months of reflecting on what matters most in life. Lanya Vanya is a beautiful thing dear to my heart, and I probably would not live here if not for Lanya Vanya. I also love that Bad Batch Renee Sharpe very much. Bad Batch, I'm reading verbatim here. You are a bad batch. Yes, very much, and it is humans like her in the community who also make me grateful to have connected with this magical place. Happy Lanya Vanya 10 to everyone from the bottom of my heart. Love, Anonymous. Meow. That was in there.
That's so nice. Aww. Yo, Anonymous, get at me and let me know who you are, because that's really fucking cute. Okay, thank you. Oh, jeez. Lanya Vanya. Lanya Vanya is very special. Okay, thank
All
you.
right, so this one says, my precious Lanya Vanya, we've been seeing each other for quite some time now, like 10 years in fact. While I don't get to see you as frequently as I'd like due to your schedule and mine, I never forget about you. I talk about you all year and gush to friends, or just about anyone who will listen, about how the best week of the year in town is when you're here. Memories of music crawls come to mind when I think about the past decade of adventures we've shared, as well as the standout event in all our years together, the inbreds in the back room at Model Citizens. Yeah. To your original creators, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. To the badass powerhouse women that LV has brought into my life and into my circle, you're fucking rock stars, and I love you as much as Lanya Vanya. Here's to our next 10. XO, RG.
Yay! And while we're listening to these letters, feel free to comment in the live feed there why you love Lanya Vanya. All right, let's go.
Dear LV, thank you for giving me purpose and fulfillment at a time when I needed it most, for showing me what it is possible again and again, and for allowing me to come together with folks over a shared love of music and care for artists. I love you and I owe you everything. P.S. Thank you to NL's foggy weather for so many canceled flights, which meant more time spent with folks I came to treasure, some who now call NL home. PPS, kick butt. I'm proud of you. See you real soon. Love always, Andrea V.
Thank you. Yes, Andrea, we love you. Yo, thanks so much for reading some letters. Thank you. And are you guys ready to do a little riff to introduce our next guest, Christine? So we are going to have our next guest, Christine. And Christine, while you walk over, they'll play a riff.
All right. Ready?
Welcome, Christine! Woo! Christine, hello, how are you?
Good. Sorry, I'm double minded.
That's my favorite move. Yeah, that's good. Christine, you're my friend and roommate and co-writer and podcaster for Love Under the Patriarchy, among other things. But here today, you're doing some prints. Tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, so I've been printing over there in the corner. Oh.
What number is it?
I'm on 3.
3?
Am I good now?
Yeah, you're good. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
Should she repeat?
No, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I've
Should
just.
I repeat the question?
No, you're good. It's good. Let's keep going. We're good.
Did you hear me?
I heard you. I've been in the corner printing a little block that I carved at the open studio at St. Michael's that we're going to have on the go at the Lanya Vanya Fair this weekend. Yeah.
And what's the process? What were you doing? Like, how were you printing? You brought in a pretty wild, heavy press.
Yeah, so that's an intaglio / relief press that we have at the shop. It's for like moving around. Yeah, just wheeled it over. And yeah, it's basically just a very heavy thing that presses the thing to the thing and makes a print. Sorry, that really wasn't very good description. But
No, I think it is. I'm just like in my head thinking, oh, I wish we had a lot more time because you are more than just a printer. Like you are on the go. You do a lot of things in life that are amazing. And do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself? Starting with the most amazing stuff about you?
I wasn't prepared for this. You should have told me this morning.
Oh, I didn't know what I was going to ask. But you don't have to tell us anything. Do you want me to talk about you?
No, that'd be weird.
Cool. Go
I'll
ahead.
just talk a little bit maybe
Okay.
about like what brought me here, since that's like kind of a theme that's on the go.
Yeah.
So I was here last year at Eastern Edge doing a residency, and I ended up at St. Michael's printing a bunch, and basically known Renee for a long time, like from friends, but we kind of fell in like BFF love, and I also fell in love with St. John's and the badass women here. So when I applied to the job basically, and that's how I'm here. So yeah, I'm one of those people who came here and didn't want to leave, definitely.
Which is amazing. We're very lucky when that happens, obviously. And I'm always kind of shocked. And I even told you, I was like, wow, you want to stay. But people love it. And I'm very thankful because I stay here too. And it's because all these amazing people are here. And it rules. And most notably, honestly, the amazing, strong women, like you said. So now you're the ED of St. Michael's Print Shop.
Yep.
A boss. We have a boss here today as a guest. And would you like to read a love letter to Lanya Vanya?
Yeah, I would love to.
Great. Here's one.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. That one.
Okay. My dearest LV, after one of the biggest heartbreaks of my life, I moved back to St. John's. Lanya Vanya had just started, however. I didn't hear about it until 2 years later, which is when I started volunteering for the festival. During those 2 years, my mental health declined and I never left my house. I was in a very bad place until I met Lanya Vanya. Volunteering for the festival brought me back to life after one of the hardest periods of my life. It gave me community, friends, music, and everything I had been missing after moving back. It reminded me I was supposed to be in the music industry and work with festivals. If I hadn't volunteered that year, I don't know where I would be now. My dearest LV, you brought me back to life and helped me be the person I am today. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
a not so lost anymore girl. That was beautiful.
That was really beautiful. And thank you, because that's like literally the ethos of Lanya Vanya and our community here in St. John's and the Renee Sharpe Show and all of our friends is community. Because it is a lonely fucking place to live sometimes in Newfoundland and the world without community. So community is everything. So thanks for pointing that out in the love letter, because that's real. Do you have any thoughts on community? I know that you do.
I mean, I feel like it's the thing that holds the world together.
Yeah.
That's so cheesy, but it's kind of how I feel.
Yeah. And a lot of your artwork is about that, because you explore like urban areas to be used as well, you explain it.
Yeah, I guess, oh man, I hate explaining my art, but I guess I'm like super interested in cities and how they're used.
Yes.
And when I was here last year, I was super interested in like the like crazy pathways that people have created here. So that kind of like use of space where people like take over their city to make it what they want. So yeah, that kind of like community aspect, I guess.
That's really nice. Thank you, Christine. Do you want to sit there while I read another love letter to Lanya Vanya?
Sure, I can
Are
do
you
that.
good? And while I read the letter, do you want to shuffle some tarot cards and just give me a 1 second reading? Okay. Because how much time do we have now, Dev?
Like 3 minutes.
We can do this. Okay. Doug, are you able to sit here and like stand there and social distance? Because we also have Doug, my life coach and spiritual guide. Maybe we could have a riff and a round of applause for Doug. Hey, Doug, right on. So, Doug, after I read the letter and after Christine gives me a mini future telling, I'm going to get you to help me do the birthdays that we're going to end, and then you guys are going to take us out with another sick ripper. We could do this in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, so I'm using it all now. Okay, let's go. Hello. I'm writing this letter to say hello to all the friends I've met in St. John's. Hold on, Doug. Jesus Christ. You go ahead, read it. Yeah, go ahead.
This is long.
Yeah.
Over the years, and thank them for how welcome they've always made me feel. LV feels like home away from home. One memory I'd like to share is from LV5. I think the year was 2015. It was the final night of the festival, and I had been drinking vodka from a sample-size iceberg bottles mixed with pineapple crush since late afternoon. It was sometime long after midnight, and 2 people were playing violins upstairs in the bathroom of a house party. People sat and listened in the bathtub or on the floor, and we were all still for a moment. Another memory I'm fond of is a sweet kiss I received at LV9 as the sun rose and the moon was still out by the waterfront downtown. An hour before, I was scheduled to get on a plane to take me home. I have a million little memories of LV, about the hospitality of Rick Page, about the sweet sounds of my favorite bands, about walking up Signal Hill on the foggiest day and taking everyone's word that the view from up there is amazing. It's all of that collectively warm my heart. I love Lanya Vanya. I'm so happy. It's something I've had luck to experience. Heart. Charlotte Dempsey.
Yes, Charlotte, make it out at Lanya Vanya. This is what it's all about. Community, friendship, moving here, making out, romance. Get it, get it, get it. I've made out at Lanya Vanya. Let's just say that. Okay, thank you, Doug. So I'm going to pick one card. Like once I made it out, Lanya Vanya. Okay, so this looks good. Christine, literally 30 seconds. Hold on to the crystal, just tell me a little bit about my life. And you can show the card to the camera there. Woo! Oh, here, you want me to do it? Thank you. Future's looking good here. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say this card is really telling me that you will be killing it
Killing it.
while planting new trees.
Killing it while planting new trees. Everyone give my future a round of applause. Thank you. Christine, everybody. Christine. Woo! Okay, we're going to end it out. I'm going to say a few birthdays. birthdays. This is huge. Oh, first of all, I do want to say, camera on me?
Yeah.
I do want to say my aunt also wrote me a really beautiful love letter to Lanya Vanya and to me. It was very beautiful. It kind of shocked me and it made me really happy. We didn't read it because I'm still working on being vulnerable. Okay, so here's some birthdays that we got for the Renee Sharpe Show birthday announcements. Oh, and our cooking segment, we do have chips. So if you want to come up and Doug's going to pour some chips into your hand, and this is what's going to happen while the band is closing out. I've never multitasked in my life. I'm starting to sweat. Happy birthday to Alexis Newman. Put your hands together. Woo! Oh my God, from your boy Lily. Happy birthday to Lanya Vanya. Oh, yeah! Happy birthday to Rosie and Roscoe, our best doggy friends, turning 4 on October 9th. Oh, put them together. Oh my God. How about Nico's birthday? Nico's birthday is on October 16th. Whoa! Happy birthday, yeah, Nico!
Gemma Hickey's birthday's today.
Who?
Gemma Hickey.
Gemma Hickey, birthday today.
Yeah, apparently.
Happy birthday, woo! Any other birthdays?
Roscoe and Rosie's 4th birthday. Next
Exactly, exactly. What? Hold on. What? Oh, yep. Thank you, Sarah. Oh my God. Happy birthday. Okay, hello. Sending a big birthday shout out to Molly Clark. Terribly bummed that COVID wrecked this weekend's road trip plans to visit you and celebrate in person. Oh, that's a sin, but it will be a celebration. Sending real love from Toronto. Kat and Sam. Also, Renee, you rule. XOXO Kat. You! Yimadoo. Hands together. Okay, thank you so much to our dedicated fans. Thank you so much, Lanya Vanya crew. Oh my God. Chrissy Dick, Sarah Harris, Kelly McMichael, Michelle LaCour, Nabil Mansour, Emily Finch, Mary Beth Waldrop. Ow! Lanya Vanya crew. Put it together. You all rule so hard. Thank you, Kelly, for the haircut. I look good. Thank you, Nico, for being an incredible guest. You're really sweet, and I'm stoked you live in Newfoundland now. Thank you, Christine, for being my BB and for reading my future. Thank you, Burning Hell. How do you feel?
Great.
Amazing. Bring us out with some jams. Thank you. What's going on now. Dev had the really good idea to have a Renee Sharpe Show add-on because Doug is a really important part of the core crew of the Renee Sharpe Show. And, you know, we really tried to fit everything in, but not everyone had a moment to really shine. You know, including myself, let's be honest. I hardly even had a chance. Do you know what I'm saying? And so, I hope everyone likes my bangs. Did we get any comments, Dev, on my bangs?
I think someone did. Yeah,
Did someone comment on the bangs?
Someone commented on the bangs.
Wow.
Said they were great.
So here we are, looking good. And we have Doug, shuffling the tarot. Also, the whole show, I was like this.
You really were, yeah.
I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it.
You really
So,
you had a real power stance.
wow. So I'm trying to sit back now. Let's. Yeah. Oh, I know. Social distancing is hard for me. And so here I am, and now just like unwinding and thinking about life in the show. And now we have Doug to bring us through some tarot. But first, Doug, I just want to say thank you for being a part of our show for so many years.
Oh yeah, thanks for asking me to come down over and over again.
We'll never stop.
Please don't.
We'll never stop. And Doug, I want to thank you for, always kind of being our spiritual guide. And thank you for the tea that you gave me in the woods a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
Do we want to talk about the tea a little bit?
Well,
What was in
if
the
you
tea?
do, it was good. It had shrooms.
Shroom tea.
Yeah. Psychedelic mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you like it?
I felt so good.
Yeah, that's good.
And so what happened was, we had a little get together in the woods. Are we allowed to say the name but not the location?
Well, I don't know where it was. That was
Neither
weird.
do I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clubhouse.
It was a clubhouse.
Must have been, yeah, I can't, some skeets.
And a fire.
Yeah, nice fire.
And when you said there's shroom tea, I thought tea, like shroom tea, meant like diluted shrooms.
Yeah.
And I'm used to microdosing shrooms. I've gotten a bit harder in my life. But I was just chugging the tea because I thought it was a diluted version. And Doug, did I trip or what?
I guess you did, yeah. I didn't explain what was on the go with the tea. Maybe you should have, but I just thought that you wanted it, so I was like, here you go.
I clearly
Yeah.
was thirsty for some shroom tea.
Hmm.
And did I say anything funny?
I don't know, nothing. You probably made some jokes, but like you didn't say anything wrong.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Please.
Is it intentional you guys are wearing the same outfit, or is that?
Isn't it good?
Yeah, no, this was the stars.
This
or
was
whatever.
the stars
yeah.
aligning for me and Doug's.
Yeah.
Almost the exact same outfit.
I'm telling you. We look good.
Yeah.
And so, looking good, feeling good, and Doug, how did you feel on the shrooms?
Good. Yeah, it was nice. I can't complain.
And so, you picked them,
Yeah.
and that's another thing that's nice about Newfoundland. You could pick your own shrooms.
Yeah. Don't say it too loud though. They're all mine.
That's true.
You gotta come talk to me.
That's true. That's true. But I pick my own too, and it's really good.
No, you can pick them. It's okay. But
Yeah.
Just make sure everyone in the city gets a little bit. That's why you gotta share with your friends if you get a lot.
And we are talking about community here today, and that's what it is. So I just want to say, like, I got really high. It takes a bit, hey? Like, I'd say half an hour in, and I was just like, kind of like your reaction to me, Dev, when I say something on the show, and you put like your face in your hand.
I want to, but I want to make it clear. It's not because it's like shameful. That's just like a thing I do when I find something funny.
Was it funny? Okay,
Yeah,
good.
it was funny. Yeah, it's just
I think I just project my own internalized shame onto every a movement that you make in reaction to me. So that makes sense. Oh, please. But this is what I was like around your fire. I was like this. Like I couldn't keep my head up, and I was just like looking at the flames, and then all of a sudden I would like react to something you guys said, but really loudly. I was yelling.
yeah.
I think I was yelling about like your mustache.
Chad's. That was Chad.
Chad's mustache.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And I felt amazing. At one point, I found myself like in the woods a little deeper, holding on to a tree, and just looking at the stars and thinking about life. And I was like, this is where I belong.
Sounds nice.
So thank you
Yeah,
for
well,
making me feel like I belong in the world.
Yeah, well, that's I didn't do much, but
No.
you did most of it. That's
No,
good.
no,
Thank
you're my spiritual guide.
That's
And
good.
they were your shrooms, so I had to say thank you.
Oh yeah.
And so with that energy, can you read my fortune?
Yeah.
Here it is. So this is why we had to come back, obviously, for an add-on to the show.
Yes.
Because
I have the thing, the stone of power.
Doug knows what to hold
I
on to
gotta-
with the stone.
I gotta take a random one so you don't think it's rigged. I got, what is this? Nine of swords.
That looks dismal.
Nine
Do we
of
see it on the
swords.
camera?
I accidentally deleted the close-up, so yeah, get as close as you can there.
That's horrible. That's a horrible card, but hopefully you could turn it around, Doug.
Oh yeah. So,
That card honestly comes up for me often.
so this is the Nine of Swords. It's a good song by a regiment group from Newfoundland and Labrador.
Yeah. Oh wow, that was a deep cut.
Yeah.
Deep cut.
I only listened to him because my friend Mike was the singer on it. Not really a big hardcore punk kind of guy, but it was a good song. And I feel like, although you could interpret this to think this person is like upset and getting cut by swords or whatever,
Yeah.
I think that's a little weak. They're actually goth and they're just waking up. They have a black wall with swords on it because they like it. I'm shaking because sometimes I do. And yeah, and like I think they're just rubbing their eyes in the morning, getting ready for a nice day with Nan's crochet blanket. This good time.
It's true. That's
Yeah.
a beautiful crochet blanket.
Ready to go. And really nice, like, I don't know what you call this, like relief work or whatever on the side of the bed. So that's a great card, I think.
You know what, Doug? Thank you. Because there's no doubt. There's darkness in the world, like we said earlier on the show. We all got our shadow side. And you know what? It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, the darkness is there.
It's there.
Yeah.
And we're all goth.
Yeah. So we got to wake up with our swords.
And actually, your shirt today is pretty goth.
Yeah, it's got the wizard sleeves.
And the
ready
lace.
to go. Yeah.
So here we are, ready to go. Any final words for signing out here, Doug?
No, not today.
Thank you,
I
everyone.
want you to find your own words inside you today.
We're going to find our own words inside of ourselves, and we encourage you to do the same. Thank you for tuning in and giving us all the love, and take care out there. Is this a video?
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome to the third part of the Renee Sharpe Show. Christine came back. Because I forgot to ask Christine to bring over her print. This is what she was doing during the show. Christine, tell us a bit about this print.
So this is a print of something I've always wanted to get a tattoo of, which is like a skull and crossbones with, that's a squeegee, a screen printing tool, and this is a roller for like what I was doing over there with the Intelio press. And yeah, we'll be printing these on Saturday. If you want one, come and get one.
Come and get one, honeys. Thank you so much. And we were close because we're roommates. But we respect everyone's social distancing practices. Thank you, Christine. Thank you.
Thank you, Renee.